anything. That's the truth about life. And I those truths are not very, very sweet, not easy to digest. So I'm told that nobody owes you anything about in life. I'm told that you may be born poor, but you should not die poor. I'm told that there's a truth about life, and those truths are not very, very sweet, not easy to digest. So I'm told that nobody. I got that. All right. So. I'm also told, welcome, thank you for joining the meeting. Thank you. Just help us mute the mic. I'm also told things like I'm the architect of my life. If it is to be, it's up to me. And those things have helped to shape my mindsets. And so I'm grateful for where I found myself. I'm grateful for the country that hello. I'm still learning to call your name. Zalala. How are you? Nice to have you from South Africa. How is it in South Africa today? Is your power issue resolved? How is it going? Yes, so being born in Nigeria is a lot of advantage. I'll tell you an example. I was talking with a friend in South Africa, and she was telling me how they have serious power issues, and that their power supply is connected to their network providing their data, their internet, and that if the electricity is not there, it affects their internet. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I'm grateful for being a Nigerian, because being a Nigerian toughens you. What other people that live in other country see as strange is almost like our normal. That doesn't mean that we should settle for a life of mediocrity. That doesn't mean that we should just, we shouldn't expect things to be better. Things are going to be better. But it positions you such that when people, when people experience things that looks like strange, you're looking at them like, that's been my normal. So it was your friend that was telling me that, they have to have their personal Wi-Fi, like I have MTN Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi, and they have to have generators. So it's the few people that have generators. And I'm thinking like, everybody in Nigeria has generator. Everybody in Nigeria is using a personal Wi-Fi. So we are blessed to have been in this difficulty that has made us to still create success out of what may seem as a difficult situation. As we hope that things get better for us, we are also not living a life of excuse. We are making it, all right? It's on and off, but we're trying. You're okay. I'm trying to get better. Okay. So you're welcome to tonight's Zoom meeting. My name is Amara. And sometime in 2003, but I started my journey of entrepreneurship as far back as 2002, when I was invited to a meeting somewhere before the popular Sheraton meeting I've always talked about. I was actually invited to a meeting somewhere in Festac. And I think I naturally like the idea of business. Thanks for joining. I like the idea of business. Yeah, because if I trace it back, when I was much more younger, my father was a photo finisher. Before digital cameras came on, you had the photographers that would have the physical film they put in their cameras. Don't worry, if you're here for the product or the business, just be patient, I'll get to you, all right? So just trying to give a background for the presentation. So my father was a photo finisher, was because he's late now. God rest his soul. Okay, so photo finisher. So we had a lab, they had this camera. If you experience what I'm talking about, just put oldies, or put, I don't know what you're going to put on the chat. Just tell me that you understand what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. You understood. Those times you buy the film, all right? And you make sure you fix it well before you snap, or else everything will be flushed out. If you understand what I'm talking about, just put a yes. Put a yes on the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you for responding. Thank you for supporting me. When you respond to the presenter, it's kind of supporting the presenter. All right. So my father's job was that photographers would come and meet him, especially Monday mornings. Monday mornings were very important because all the events. Thank you, Angela. All the events they had covered over the weekend, birthdays, weddings, parties, and all that, they must have given their light out. Oops. second, let me get my lamp. So you see, if in what they call developed countries, if you experience this light out, they are shocked. In fact, an article one time, and they said Europe, somewhere in Europe, they had UK announcing that there's going to be a blackout in January. Wow. Now that is, for us, that is luxury, because nobody gives us any advance notice that there's going to be a blackout like I just experienced right now. So my lamp, I have this lamp here. So we get ready for these kind of situations, and we don't complain. And I am back. I'm back. Yes. Good. Right. So my dad would take me early in the mornings, especially when I'm not in school. My dad would take me, thank you. You can see my face again. Yes, my dad would take me very early in the morning, like 5 o'clock. He would wake me up. I was like in my jazz then. I would be his secretary, because the people that work for him can't resume that early. And photographers would want their films to be ready, their pictures to be ready. So my dad was for the finisher that would print it out. And I think he did very good. His brand name was The Masters. He was very, very good, very known in that area. So that was my introduction to entrepreneurship and business world. My mom on her own end, and I would do those things so well. I can't remember any day that I didn't collect the money well, because I would have to collect the films. There's the way they do it. You have to do it in such a way that when the film is printed, who owns the tag you put on each of those films? The films were like this. Yes, it's like this. The film is like this. So you bring out the film a bit and then put a white thing on top, so that when they print it out and it comes out like that, that tag is connected to the owner. So they look at it and they decide which of the expositions or which of it to be printed. So I think I did a very good job. My daddy will always hail me. I did a very good job. And my mother on her own end would bake. And like I tell young people now, nobody used to remind us to read your book or have lesson teacher. You have to read. Any day I tell my mom that there's no school or we're on holiday, she's so happy, because I'm the one that will go and supply the different shops. She would bake and supply different shops, cakes and pastries and all that. Of course, I was making my own money. Maybe that was my background and my preparation to money making. So while I was still in school, I studied to be a teacher, but I never actually taught. Okay, I'll tell you that story differently. So while I was in school, I was invited for this meeting, and it was Tianchi. Tianchi was actually my very first network marketing business. And I went and I just liked it. And I happened to give my mother's 40,000. I remember very, very, 43,000. And I used that money to sign up. Okay. And I don't know what I told her. And she was a poor single mom, because she and my dad eventually separated, and it was just her and 7 of us. So how could you use a mom's money? As mommy, I used to start business. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I would sell those antilipemic tea and all that. And then when I graduated was when I was invited to Sheraton, and that was when I decided to go on the way of entrepreneurship. Yeah, so many things influenced that decision. I had my mom, 7 children. I was the first to graduate, so I just knew that as a teacher, it may not really make me the money I need here. So, that was what happened. That was the story. And it's been wonderful on this journey of entrepreneurship. And of course, the entrepreneurship also brought me into the world of health and wellness. And we've come a long way in health and wellness. When we started the journey of health and wellness, doctors, you might even say that doctors were like, I don't want to use the word enemies, but the things we talk about were not taught in medical school. So how can somebody get well without taking chemical drugs? Then it was supplements. And they would actually tell their patients not to take such things, because if they can't prove it by what they were taught in school, they don't advise anybody to take it. Do you understand? But today, you have doctors who promote supplements. So it's a journey. Yes, it's a journey. And then I want to congratulate you for being here. Now, we've gone from the invention of chemical drugs, and then supplements came, and now we're talking about quantum energy technology, where you can have healing without taking drugs. I've started now. Presentation has started. That is the call. That is actually what we are promoting, Mrs. Deji Folutule. Yeah. So that's where we are. And for me, all these years of being in health and wellness, I asked the question when I had my children, can I raise children without giving them chemical drugs? Because I've always been aware of the dangers of chemical drugs. So the question was, is it possible to raise my kids without giving them chemical drugs? Thank God I was also surrounded with people who were into wellness. And by a particular man who had cancer, and his medical friend who was a medical professor in Louth told him not to go for chemo, not to go towards the chemical place. Yeah. So I'm into a chemical side, chemical medication, and he went natural, and he was able to free himself from cancer. He's my very good friend. He doesn't have the cancer anymore. So it's possible for the body to self-heal. And I thank God that in 2016, research was being carried on. Now, it wasn't even the Asians that found out about quantum energy, quantum technology. It was the Americans, Albert Einstein. So somebody will ask, if it is them, how come it's not popular? How come people don't know? It's just like the same question. It sounds like the same kind of thing they were saying. Why don't the government tell people that home remedies, that's how the Americans were calling it, home remedies can take care of your COVID? Why don't they tell people? Why don't they tell people that there are people who have come up with solutions for life-threatening health condition like cancer and all that? Something that people would think that, oh, I've been diagnosed of high blood pressure, I've been diagnosed of diabetes, and that's going to be my story for life. Why don't they tell them that, oh, if you change your diet, if you eat right, if you go close to nature, so that's what I will also ask you. If you ask me, if quantum energy is so good, how come it's not popular? All right, so let's just end it there at that. But let me also tell you what a doctor told me, that madam, you're very lucky to have heard about quantum technology. And I really, really thank God that I have heard about quantum energy. Now, this is the goal. Once you embrace yourself, once you embrace quantum energy, or you give yourself permission to enjoy quantum energy, you will spend less on medication. I was still telling somebody today that look at the children, go around the house, there is no drug in the house. By the mercy of God, they don't fall sick. I don't give them chemical drugs, they are just fine. Because we have embraced natural living. Of course, if you come to my house, you hardly find synthetic seasonings, chemical seasonings. You don't find those. You hardly find artificial food. My kids grew up without taking even biscuits and artificial drinks. We hardly do those things, because I was taught that those things break down immunity. So I don't do those things for them. We try to be as natural as possible, right? So finding quantum technology is like the peak of it for me in my journey of over two decades now in health and wellness. Right, so the doctor says, Amara, you're very lucky to have had quantum technology. I have saved more. I have not spent money on medication. I've enjoyed consistent good health. Like, you are healthy. You are enjoying, you look at yourself, you are fine. You're just fine. Do you know that with quantum energy, I manage my hair better? Telling you, like, it has affected every single part of my life. Just 1 second. Let me get my bottle. Let me get my quantum bottle. Quantum energy has affected every people that know me know that I have a very stubborn hair that reverts. Highest is 6. If I do 6 weeks after retouching, I've done very, very well. But right now, I do 3 months and the hair still look fine. That's it. I use this is just an example of quantum product. And I want to encourage everyone to make sure you have this bottle on you for use. And because we're here to make money, make sure you have lots of this bottle for sale. I have an Emmanuel here who can hear me. If you don't mind, let me just send him a message and tell him what to do, please. To hear us, please. Please touch the headphone sign. Headphone sign at the bottom left. Bottom left of your screen. When you come on Zoom call, part of the ethic is to mute your mic, because you may not know. All right, Emmanuel, you can hear us now. You actually the one that was sending that message to. But you may not know that the sound from your end is interrupting the meeting. I welcome you all. I'm so excited to have you all. A.B. Ebuchi, Abimbola, and all that. And Emmanuel, Fumi. Please always have those bottles on you for sale, for easy sale. Somebody comes around you and is having headache and say, it's my headache, I don't even know what's wrong with me. Or I have a pain somewhere. This works instantly. It's just ordinary water we put inside. Just pray. It has helped my hair. I also noticed, because I don't know what white hair is looking for in my head. I have no clue. I'm a very young girl. I'm very, very young. But white hair has started coming out. Do you know what I noticed? When I spray this thing on my hair, it darkens the hair. See, I used to have black, my hair looks. There's white hair. I just spray it, it darkens the hair. And then I used to have issues with my front hair. Once my hair starts getting dew, once it's like 6 weeks or so, my front hair I start losing the front hair. That thing has stopped since I embraced quantum technology. My face is smoother. It does a lot. So this is something you must always have. So place order. Place order for those bottles. Have it 10, 20. I told you about Engineer Laniawu. That since Madam Kemi told me that when he wants to order this bottle, he orders 50, 100. I begin to understand why he does that. Because this shows instantly the person's headache will disappear. The person's pain will go. If it's somebody who doesn't sleep well, they will notice that night, what did you spray me? The people I sprayed this bottle for, at least they have ordered for these products. At least they keep, Madam Oya, I don't have money. Just send the bottle. How much is it? And please, everything you resell in our company is double the price. So we have to talk about money making. Maybe you came to hear about the product, but the economy, we have to talk about money making. These are sweet. In fact, even the rich will tell you that the economy is bad. I saw one of the sons of Costaris. You know, Costaris is a billionaire. So I was looking at the son's status, and his wife, they're in vacation. So I heard her was telling somebody, this is the economy. Even the way they said it, you know that they're just talking. But even the wealthy knows that the economy is biting. So the economy is biting, and when you come into a room like this, we talk about money making. I know I'm going back and forth, but just be patient. You'll get the gist. The excitement is quantum energy. I don't know where to start. I feel blessed that I am part of this program. I'm healthier, I'm younger, I look better, I look fine. I'm not boasting, but that's what I notice. And people say it. Like, I'm healthy, I'm finer, I'm growing younger. I just told you about my hair. Once I spray this thing like this, my hair don't, its head has corrected. Let me tell you the kind of hair I had. My mother used to call my hair Ishia Moncha. If you're an Igbo person, I don't know. It means a hair that does not foam. When you wash the hair, it does not foam. It doesn't foam. It doesn't respond to handling. You know, she said when she had me, people told her that I was dada, she should just leave me and all that. That's a different story for another day. I'll tell you that story another day. But quantum has made my hair so beautiful. Say, Madam, you have such a beautiful hair. I'm like, is that me? Is that compliment for me? That's one of the things quantum has done for me. And it's done so much. Now, in business, you need to checkmark a lot of things to be sure you succeed. And one thing I can tell you is, don't worry. Don't bother wasting time. Just say yes and start business. Just say yes and start. And every day, it's easier for me to do it. Every day is easier. I just saw that Dr. A.G. Folutile's flyer. I immediately copied him immediately. And I started telling people, please, can you repost this flyer? Friends will do it. People who are not even your customers, they will do it for you. Just make sure your number is on the flyer. So please, can you repost this? Can you repost? And it was interesting. I was seeing my product on people's status. you know, that will increase your visibility. One of the things I'm excited, very, very excited about this package is, I want to ask you, you that is watching me now, give me an answer. Do you do your income alone? Yes or no? That means every money that comes to you, is it dependent on your efforts? If you don't ask this question seriously, you might ask that question in your 60s or 70s. You see people who are supposed to rest, they're still working. I was in the court today, and you see some of these lawyers, they are old. If they are old and doing well, you will know, right? This one who is elderly, old, but they are rich, you know. But they're not looking fine. Their suits are not looking fine. But you know, they have to keep doing this job because what would they do? What would they do? You know? If you are doing your income alone, if the money you make is based on your activity alone, and this does not encourage laziness, you work because you don't even have that self-satisfaction if you're not working. That's me, Sha. That's how I feel. And I want to make sure I'm working my team. I want to make sure I'm the hard. When it comes to effort, when it comes to work, nobody beats me. When it comes to advertising this product, I want to be the best. I want people to know that I'm in the front line. That's how I like it to be. Yeah. Yes. Whatever needs to be done, I want to outdo, because I have control over efforts I put in. I may not have control over effort, over results, but I have control over efforts. And if you put in the good efforts, results will show, right? When we talk about leverage, you want to do your own part, but you want to make sure that you're going to see some money in your account, and you may not be able to tell where it came from until you have gotten to that spot in your business where money is coming in. You're wondering, how did this happen? I just saw $1,000. How? Where? Which leg? Which organization? Which group? Wow! And you are grateful. And you are grateful. And if I have to define leverage, if you have a pen and paper, write it down. It means OP. Let's start from OPT. Other people's time. A question for you, please. Are you making money? Are you benefiting from other people's time? Or the money you make, is it just out of the time you trade? Like, let's assume you have an employed job. So if you trade 8 hours, that's selling your time. The greatest asset God has given all of us is time. 24 hours is gone. 1 week, gone is time. 1 month, 1 year, 20 years, 30 years, it's time gone. Time gone, never recovered. What do you do with time? So what people do who have an employed job, I'm working with Emirates. I'm working with whatever. I'm a CEO, I'm a gateman, doesn't matter. The major thing is that you clock in at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock and you clock out at 5, 6. You are trading your time. If that's the only way you make money, error. You're getting it wrong. It's a wrong system you are working. I'm not saying throw away that system, but find a way to also have other people's time that you are benefiting from. Hello, that's part of the major product we are selling here. I don't know how to. I wish I have tongues of men and angels to be able to say this loud. Some people have a job that they may say is comfortable and they do nothing else. And one day that job must go. By force or voluntary, it will go. But while you have the job or you don't have the job, now there are other people who don't have job, but they have businesses. Maybe they have a law firm, or they have hospital, or they have markets, or some business they have opened. If they are not there, even if they've employed people, nobody will do your business like you. You know how it is. The salesperson, the driver, or whoever you've employed, they're also looking for their own. If you also are in that situation, it's also a minus for you. Do you understand? You must plug into leverage, and that is the system we have here. I asked a few people, I said, do you want to do this as a business? And tomorrow night, we're going to have training. We're going to have training for people who want to do this as business. Let us be wholehearted. Let us tell you what to do if you want to do this as business. Yes, we have to be very clear. This is what to do if you want to do this as business, or else you won't make money. If you have to make money, these are the things to do. Maybe you already know. Maybe let's remind you. So come with your people tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I hope I'll be back so that we can please have a training session. Okay? right. If you do not have leverage, it's not good. If it is that you don't open your shop, like during COVID, many people understood that, the system they are working is bad, though. Even people that thought they have arrived, even people that thought that, I'm doing very well, I have businesses all over the country, COVID shut it down. Yes, until you find a system that is almost it's a proof, bulletproof for different situations, you haven't arrived. So other people's time, have you written that one down? Other people's money, are you making money from other people's time? Can somebody ring and say, hey, madam, I went to Port Harcourt and I'm holding seminars and people are, and it is their time. They've traded, they are using their time. But because they are connected to you, you're going to make money. Do you have that? That's why you must build an organization. That's one of the things you must do. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Now, are you making money from other people's money? They buy machine in your organization. It is their money. They have bought that machine that is hospital in the home. It's good for them. Their health is going to improve. They will spend less on medication. It is their money. They bought machine. They bought coffee, or they bought bottles or whatever. That's other people's money. People partner with us with their own money. Are you making money out of other people's money? This thing I'm saying right now is a secret to wealth creation, because I have another slide that tells us that without leverage, you cannot create wealth. And that's why you see people toil and toil and toil and toil as if there's no end to it. All right? Other people's time, other people's money, other people's experience. Yeah. I might not know what you know, but because you're in my organization and you're using what you know to create success for yourself, and somehow I'm connected to you, I'm creating wealth. So other people's experience, other people's connection, there are people, many of you here, that I wouldn't have known if it was just my own effort alone. But because I'm connected to Madam Angela somehow, then I'm connected to the people then I got to know Madam Onime. Do you see how that works? Because somehow I knew Vera, and then I knew Pastor Israel, who just remarried this last weekend. And then that's how I got to know Madam Ronke. And that's how we leverage from connections, other people's connections. One day I found myself in Asoro. It was other people's connection. And that's how it wonderfully is in this, our package, which you must embrace seriously. Don't make sure you don't have just one stream of income. It's bad. And then these 5 things you need to checkmate. Don't worry, we've already done that. We've done due diligence. All you need to do quickly is to say yes and start this business seriously. Be very serious about it. Wake up every day and say, no, before you go to bed, don't do it in the morning, do it at night. How do I earn $1 million? How do I get to a point where I'm earning like at least $1 million every week in the plus? How do I move this business forward? How do I get people? How do I get more and more people to buy into this product? How do I create a big organization? Ask that how. We've done the due diligence because we found out that this product, there was a need for this product. I was talking to a doctor on Sunday just to give you an idea of our coffee. And when I finished explaining, I said, the repeat purchase I have on the coffee, especially from the men, is high. And she said, it's true. You know why? Sexual dysfunction is getting very, very rampant around men. I'm like, wow. So there's a need for our product. Any of the products you touch, there's a need for our products. And they are priced to sell. Every amount you see we put there, we're making good profits. That's how the company programmed it. The leaders are very supportive. We want you to succeed. Can anybody put on the chat why it is that we want you to succeed? Can you give me a response there? Why is your success very important to us? Why is your huge, massive success very important to us? Let's see the responses I'll get there. Why is the success of the people in your organization extremely important? Can you put it on the chat? If you're a new person on the call, can you put it on the chat? Why, if you get the answer correct, I might give you a free product. Yeah. Let's see whether you are flowing with the idea of leverage. Your success is highly important to us. That's why we can't leave you. We have to be here every 7 p.m. We want you to succeed. The support is massive and huge. Okay, when you're going to make money, the question is, how much do you want to make? How much do you want to make? It's in your hands. The system is in position to make sure you make money. The support that's available is crazy. We need you to succeed. And the timing is right. People can't afford to keep spending money endlessly on medication. Around the world, if they can cut off medical bills, the Americans, are they going to be happy? People living in the UK, are they going to be happy? If they cut off expense on medication, if they cut off expense on drinking water, if they cut off expense on different, are they going to make money? So what we have, the timing is right. There are so many things that's to your advantage. The business model, the product pricing and structure, the management, the pay plan. Whoa, I'm happy. You know, I'm just thinking, I said, oh God, because we've set a goal to make sure we earn every Wednesday. And this is my thought. So I said, I have to earn on Wednesday. Hey, how's activities like? What's happening on my week leg? I hope you understand what my week leg. I'm taking a look at my week leg. Like, woo, I must end this Wednesday. And because the pay plan is good, the activity doesn't have to be so much. And like, whoa, Wednesday is covered. I'm going to end this Wednesday. And so what you want to do is to make sure you run. You know what they call run? Run, sorry, hey, run with this opportunity. Position yourself at the forefront. If they will buy coffee, let them have heard it from you. If they will buy the machine, let them make sure they buy it, because they will buy. The question is, are they getting it from you? If they will hear about quantum technology in your church, make sure they hear it from you. That's how you run. You see this question? If I were you, I'll do a screenshot. Do a screenshot of this thing. Screenshot it. Screenshot and put it on your status. Have you heard about quantum energy? This is a good... It doesn't matter whether you are here new. Don't say I've not partnered. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Do a screenshot of this and put on your status. Yes, right now. Do it. I'm waiting a while. People are going to say, hey, Amara, what is quantum? You have come again. It's better they say that. Oh. It's better they laugh at you that you're marketing your product than they laugh at you and you're coming around to beg for money. The economy being bad is an excuse. It's not an excuse. People are not going to use that as an excuse for you. They will say, the economy is very bad. That's why she's begging. That's why she's not able to pay for her school, her children's school fees. That's why she's not able to pay for her rent. Or your landlord is going to say, the economy is very bad, Jerry. I don't blame them. I was in the court today. Most of the cases is landlords trying to evict their tenants. Most of the cases were landlords trying to evict their tenants. They won't say, economy is bad, let us pity them. Please, screenshot this, put on your status. It's a conversation starter. One of the things we do in the business is to start conversation. We keep conversations going. Yeah. They buy quantum, but they come back and say, Madam, the sticker, what does the sticker do? We tell them, wow. What does the bottle? Conversation. Business is conversation. Write it down. Business is conversation. What do you mean by quantum? Are you sure? That shoe, what does it do? When I posted the shoe today, I said this is quantum energy shoe. It will take care of, it will affect positively affect at least 52 bones of your body. Somebody said, hey, Amara, you've started. I said, barely. At least I've gotten your attention. Because it's nothing but the truth. Quantum is a wave. It exists in form of waves. Create the right atmosphere around the body. Microcirculation will improve. Your strength and stamina will improve. You won't get tired like I used to. One of the things I used to experience before quantum was fatigue. I will not lie to you. I have so many stories to tell you. When my husband is coming back from work, ahead of time, because men now, when it's time to sleep, to rest this tired body, that is when a hand will touch you in the middle of the night. And as a dutiful wife, you should not say no, right? Abby, am I right? All the men in the room, am I right? Can you give me a response? Yes. She should not even know she's tired. So I will start from when my husband is on the road, because I was always tired. I had twins the very first year I got married. So it was a busy lifestyle I entered into. I would tell him when he's coming back that I'm tired. But I also wondered whether as a man, whether they understand what you mean when you say you are tired. I will even add that I'm not feeling fine. Sometimes I will say, I just told you I'm not feeling fine. Don't you understand? Now, the reason I'm telling you those that I will just be, you will let me be, and I will sleep in peace that night. That was my story. I was always tired. I used to tell people, don't fix appointments in the morning. I'm not a morning person because I suffer from fatigue. If I work very hard one day, you won't see me the next day. But all that changed when quantum came. The first thing I noticed on my body was that I was going day after day after day. Double Plus as a company is very big on training. And so if you are here, coming for our office for the weekly training, Eaglet training is part of our system. We'll talk about that tomorrow. If you have not come for the training, you must come for the training. It's a must. People's business take off. After that, it's a 3-day training. You're even given free accommodation if you tell us on time. So when Double Plus came, they wanted us to report to the office every single day. And they would train us from 10 a.m. to 4 o'clock every day. They wanted to even do it on Saturday. And I was one of those people I hardly missed a training. Hardly. And I was amazed at myself that I was always in the office 8 o'clock every day. Now, that wasn't me. That's not the Amara that was before quantum. Now, I would wake up on time, make lunch, leave the house when the kids are leaving for school. That's not me, man. And I would do it Monday to Friday, week after week after week after week. They took note of me that I was one of the first people that would come on time. You know, foreigners, they like it. They feel like Nigerians don't keep to time. It was different. But what happened was that quantum had helped my energy. And the next thing was that the arthritis pain I had on my knee also disappeared. So this is my story. This is my quantum energy story. And that is how I started understanding that, hey, this is a good business. So this is a good business I need to pay attention to. It alleviated my fatigue, inhibited bacteria. Because of that, I hardly fall sick. I belong to the group, to the blood group that they would say is prone to having malaria. So every 2 to 3 months, I must have malaria. I can't remember. A mosquito is in my house. So mosquito is in my house. For years now, that thing, malaria has not happened because quantum inhibits bacteria. Quantum can change the molecular order of a cell. Please, it doesn't matter what your health condition is. In case I don't mention your health condition, it doesn't matter because every sickness means that there's a chaotic condition in the body. Doctors will explain better. That something has disrupted the normal condition of the body, the balance of the body, the harmony in the body. So we would say that quantum is like coming to a scattered room. And all you need to do for that room to want to lie down there is to arrange the room. So that's where they say quantum change the molecular order of a cell without changing the cell itself. It arranges the room. And of course, energy will improve. Then quantum will remove all the things in the body that has been there. Okay? I'm sorry, there's so many things to say, but my time is gone. But quantum improves detoxification. That's why your complexion will improve. I am fairer. If you see my pictures now, and my pictures, even my wedding picture, I was black. I was really dark. I was looking at my pictures I took during my honeymoon. I was black. I'm fairer now. Because once those toxins in your body leave, you'll be fairer. And I was saying that most Africans are actually fairer than we are. It's death that makes us as black as we are. Honestly, you'll experience it. Start using quantum. People are going to comment. And it's not the cream. I use coconut oil and ori as my cream. Quantum regulates the magnetic field wave to normal, even in your house. You have quantum products in your house. The magnetic field wave in that your house is not the same like outside. So our boxers, the package of our roll-on, when you sign up now, part of the free product they give you is roll-on. The container, don't trash it. The container of the toothpaste, don't trash it. Yeah, Mr. Tobias, I hope you get that. The toothpaste container, the toothbrush container, they are all quantumized. I have never trashed one. Put them in your wardrobe where your clothes are. Put them around your bed. Yes, don't trash those things. The container of your boxer, don't trash it. They all have quantum. So you create the right magnetic field in your home. Put your quantum plate on your dining table. Don't put it in the shelf. Put it in an open place. It's creating the right magnetic field for your home. So you have a healthy home. So much to say. Quantum enhances immune system. Yeah. It improves your sleep quality. You will sleep for 2-3 hours, you are fine. Rejuvenate the organ of the body. My time is gone. Do you have questions? Meet us Monday night again, 7 p.m. So in summary, whether it's cancer, whether it's fibroid, whether it's insomnia, people that are not able to sleep, whether it's stroke, arthritis, whatever it is, whatever. This is the statement here, please. You can screenshot it. Do a screenshot. Quantum energy technology helps your body to regain awareness of self-healing. The body is originally designed to heal itself. How can it continue healing when you have 2 phones in your pockets and those phones have radiations? How can it continue healing when all around your home there's electronic gadgets? How can it continue healing when there's mass? Is it network mass or NEPA? You are living, there's NEPA high tensions. How can it continue healing when carbon monoxide is poisoning, is being emitted from the generators? Can you hear the generator sound? They're taking my light, so generators are on. All those fumes is going to the human body. The human body has holes. Doctors will tell you, there's holes all over. Your mouth is there, it's open, your nose is open, your ears is open, your eyes are open. They are all entering. How would the body be able to continue self-healing when there are pollutions everywhere? So the body loses its ability to heal itself. But when you bring quantum serves like a protective shield and helps the body to start doing its job by improving blood circulation, by activating the cells. Like one of our presenters will say, it will go and wake the cells. I say, hey, wake up. Oh, what happened? Yeah, it activates it back, right? So that's why we have situations of people who have lost hearing and their hearing comes back. People who are going blind, the cells are dying and they get their sight back. You know, why do you have the pains on the knee or your joints? Arthritis, the cartilage have eaten up. Physically, they call it. The cells will start rebuilding those things back. Do you understand? Your blood that is not pumping well in your heart, that is the reason for the high blood pressure or different health condition. The cells around there are activated. The heart gets pumped up again. You're just fine, and your body heals itself. That's why quantum energy is a revolution. It's changing everything. And in summary, the goal is that you will improve your health and you will on the long run have prolonged your life. You know, with the different research coming up now, science are saying that it's possible for humans to live up to 150 years. And that's why when the Chinese people came, and Alex was saying that he's going to be in Nigeria for 150 years. Because they understand the technology advancement that has gone on in the medical field. Okay, so this is it. Set a goal to own this machine. You must own this machine. If you have any money lying anywhere, let me tell you, the first time I said this thing, that was when I bought the machine. Confession. I came on the call because they're saying the money you have in the bank is losing value. Don't keep that money unless you're saving it for something, but don't just keep the money there. And when I finished doing that presentation that day, I was so passionate in what I was saying. I'm like, Amara, so have you bought the machine? So what's the money in your bank? And I quickly want to buy the machine. It's a huge investment. I have people who have lined up now, waiting for next week to come to the office to use my machine. Oh yes, I don't want to bring it to my home. Meet them in the office using my machine. They are paying. Madam, please, I know you say it's 20,000. Please, for the relationship we have, can you collect 10,000? Can you collect 5,000? All right, I'm going to be nice to them, but at least they are paying me for using the machine. The machine is a huge investment. Oh, yes. You have like a shop or an outlet, put the machine there. People are going to use it. They'll pay you. If you come to the office to use the machine, there's no sorry. There's no abeg. It's 20K for non-partners. It's 10,000 for partners. So when I even do for 5,000, it's a favor. They are thanking me. And the company will still pay you for buying. Please buy this. Please just buy this. Just buy it. And it works. I used to be very skeptical. In fact, I convince myself, I sell myself every day. I woke up this morning and say, this machine works. So, because I have this pain at the back somewhere back of my back, somewhere around my loins. I think it must be my exposure to cold last week. And I just had the pain. And I used the machine last night. I woke up this morning. I don't have the pain. So I told myself again, I said, this machine works. So what does that mean? It means that I have my doubts. When I started marketing this, I had my doubts. So if you have your doubts, you're my friend, you're my brother. Maybe we came from the same village. I had my doubts. So every day, something tells me this product works. So because I had to prove everything. Like this machine. Please buy this machine. 7 different lights. All the lights. You know what I'm doing now? My husband is one of my prospects. Sometimes I ask him, are you aware that this quantum energy is there? So every night now, 2 nights ago, I used the green lights on him. Yesterday, I used the red lights. Today, I'm going to use the yellow lights. Yes, because one thing I don't want to do is to be the wife of a sick man. No way. So my husband is going to be very healthy as we enjoy our long relationship, long life on earth. It's going to be healthy. So hospital in the home is this condition, this machine called. If you look at the picture very, very well, you're going to see where they have drugs under the machine. So people who have to still take their medication, we are not in the place, it's not our place to tell anybody to stop their medication. Please don't do that. As they keep using quantum products, the doctor is going to reduce the drugs. My time is up. Please pardon me. Pardon. After 8, we've been exceeding our time on this Zoom. Why? What's happening? I'm so sorry. But please let them put the drugs under the machine. You know what it will do? That side effect they would have felt. Normally by taking the drugs, they will not have that side effect. Please. So this machine, are you understanding why it's very, very needful? Very, very important. Your food, the doctor even told me, your food, your water, pass it under the machine. It will structure the machine. That doctor, I'll try and get his contact again. I changed my phone, I lost his contact. I will get it. He bought 2 of this machine immediately. He's an oncologist, study of cell. I think that's what they call them. He bought the machine 2 immediately. When people who know this product, when they see it, the way they take it is awesome. Let your friends buy the machine. You know, some people, 1 million naira is not money. I was thinking of the common saying today that things are difficult. Yes, everyone will agree with me, yeah? You agree with me, it's difficult, yeah. But do you also agree with me? Put on the chat if you agree with me that there are people who have money who don't know what to do with the money. Now, let me explain what I mean. It doesn't mean that they have excess money. It means that we live in a time that is very uncertain. So they don't want to just get into any business. And they don't want to just waste the money they have. Now, that is where we come in. Educate your friends about how wise they will be to have invested in the family health by buying this machine. It's just 894,000. Permit me to say just. There are people who have that money. Their concern is, will it work? Are you sure it will work? So you convince yourself. That's why you need to buy the machine. Do your own personal experiment. Have your pen in your hand and use the machine and see that the pain has gone. You understand? And then confidently tell your friends that this machine is a good investment. So let your friends buy it. People have many, enter their companies and they're selling cars. The money is not the problem. They want to know that this is a good investment. Sell it to them. Do you understand? Sell the idea to them, please. Let your friends know about food pollution. My time is gone. I am so sorry. I didn't start on time. Then I told you why I had this. My in-laws came to the house. Just as I was about starting this meeting, my in-laws came to the house. So started late. Forgive me. But I just wanted you. I want you to be the voice that people will be grateful for. You see, this plate is a solution to food pollution. People wonder, they say we should eat vegetable and fruits. I'm eating vegetable and fruits and I'm getting sick. It's because the chemical they used to grow that vegetable and fruits is still in the, I know you're supposed to eat those vegetables fresh, Abby. The pesticide chemical is still on that cucumber. It's still on that lettuce I'm supposed to eat fresh. The person that sold that carrot, they use chemical to wash that carrot that is looking so clean. And then you ingest it. And then you are sick. That's why. So sniper was used to preserve that crayfish and the fish. And the beans, you don't see weevil on it. So we need to educate our friends. They have money. So let's educate them. And they will notice, just like we have noticed, that they're using these plates to eat, and the children too. Don't worry. The kids will learn how to handle this plate. My kids don't break this plate anymore. You know what started happening recently? I was not the one that was breaking. Recent times, the one that broke it is me that broke it. They don't break it again. And this is what they used to eat. And because they use it to eat, they don't fall sick. This is a solution to food pollution. Anything you put inside here is purified. Learn more about it. Ask us to send you information. Send it to your friends. Explain to your friends that the foods they are carrying, the sedentary lifestyle is what's contributing to that high blood pressure, arthritis, and infertility, and different health conditions. That just wearing this bracelet on their hand will solve that problem. Tell us to give you more information and you will send to them. Tell them that the phone they are looking at and the laptop is killing the eye. And that may be what is causing the cataract and the glaucoma and the blurriness and all that. You should just wear this glass. Your duty is just to educate. Now, put this picture on your status. If you cannot explain it to them, that is why we are your support system. Look at this boxer. Every man must wear this boxer. Every single man I've sold this boxer to, they bought one or two initially. They come back and say, Madam, I want more of these boxers, because they've seen the difference. Sexual dysfunction among men is getting rampant, meaning that many men in the other room are not performing. Their husbands are rather telling stories, or they are dodging them. You see, they are dodging, they come back late, they are dodging the wife. Or they come back, they don't enter the bedroom, they say they have work, carry over from work. They are dodging the wife because they can't, he's not responding. This is the way out. Please, pause this thing, take a screenshot right now, post it on your status. Don't worry, if you cannot explain, that is why we are here. We will help you explain this to your people. So whether you are partnered with us or not, just start marketing. Stories abound on this product. Sweet stories. Ladies who have finally gotten pregnant because our pad and panty liners are taking care of the infection. Look at this one here. Can you read it? 23 years, she didn't see her period. She started using her pad and panty liner, period came back. What? Our product restores hope. This is my darling. I was just thinking that coffee business is a good business. I want to buy 100 more packs. Coffee business is a good sweet. You know why? The men keep coming back. The ladies keep coming back. Our products are good. Income testimony, my own is the testimony you should go with. I was broke. Ask Madam Kemi. Madam Kemi was one of the people that encouraged me to do this business. She came to my house one day and said, so what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit here broke? Let's go. And I'm happy I went. And Double Plus changed it. Just a matter of time. You will earn every week good money, or you will earn it. Just be active. This place is not a money doubling place. It's not an investment platform. Just put money. No. I know the simple work you need to do. You just post this thing on WhatsApp status and Facebook and Instagram. Have you done your video, Facebook Live? If you are here and you have done a Facebook Live, put Facebook on the comments. If you have gone to Facebook and do Facebook Live, put Facebook. Just write Facebook, because you will say you're not making money, but the things we say you should do, you're not doing it. Just go on Facebook and say, have you heard about quantum technology? You'll be shocked. The people that have done it, that do what we say you should do, will say, Madam, somebody wants to buy the plates, somebody wants to buy the glasses. They are shocked. Why are you surprised? People haven't heard about it, and you are saying that there's a machine that people can use and you take care of this. They will tell you they want to buy anywhere they are around the world. I remember that Florence telling me that My friend, my classmates that are in US, they don't just want the plate. Somebody wants the boxers. I'm surprised. What are you surprised? It works. A method that has worked. And we're telling you, do it. Nobody here has ever sent me their bonus. So the things we're telling you to do, when you do it, and company double plus pays you your money, nobody sends us tithes or offering. Nobody. It's your money. It's your money. So why don't you do what we asked to do so you can make money? All right. But you also make more money when you partner with us. So even though you start marketing it, and starting marketing is very good, so that even if you don't have your own capital, and I hope you are being honest if you say you don't have your own capital. Those days they will tell us, you don't have your own capital and you have TV in your house, go and sell your TV. Yes, they tell us those things. Go and sell that car and start a business. Why? You're driving a car and you don't have money. You are watching TV and you don't have money. So if you say you don't have capital, I hope you are really correct that you don't have capital. Some of us will do a shebi on every single wedding and we don't have capital to start a business. This is a good business. If you have to take a loan, take a loan. Take a loan and buy this machine. Start like Dr. Deji Folutule started. He started, in fact, do what he did. He started, did a golden triangle. He came back, he did his ORC. He came back, he bought his machine. Whoa, he's better than me. That wanted to fill the water first. That's what he did. So I want to encourage you to partner with this machine. Go big. If you go big in a business, you will end big. 894,000 is this machine. Please, if you focus on this, like Mr. Tobias, that's buying a machine now for his friend, it's at least 200K. It's his own. That's how it works. Okay, or you can partner with buying any three of this. Yes. If you borrow the money, you'll get it back. So imagine you borrow money and buy this machine. Immediately 200,000 is paid back to you. So what's remaining is 294, right? Good. Let us show you how you can pay back that money in at least 3 months. In a month, if you can go crazy enough. Or at least start with one account. But if you start with an account, you have not really started the business. So this is the end of my story. I'm sorry I took your time. These are people who know business and they say, this man has said if he has to start all over again, he will do this kind of business. A business that gives you leverage. A business that plugs you into enjoying other people's time, other people's money, other people's experience, other people's expertise, other people's connection, other people's everything. Say yes and partner with us. And like this.